This guy called me up and I saw his tape. I'm like, he is so funny. I gotta have him on my show. Please give it up for Jared. Gersler. Jared Gersler. I wanted to get it right for the bar mitzvah. Give it up for Jared.
Ah, thanks, Janice. Let's keep that going for Nancy Pelosi, guys, huh? She's trying. Now, I'm not going to bore you with political humor. I'm kind of an idiot, but I am a professional chef. So I do know when something is spoiled, rotten, way past its expiration date, and if somebody doesn't throw them out, people are going to start shitting their pants. I debunked a food myth. I personally debunked a food myth, and that is, I don't think oysters are an aphrodisiac. I don't. I just think women get turned on when men spend money on silly shit. I did a catering event for Rolex, and if you work at Rolex for 10 years, on your 10th anniversary, they give you a free watch to show brand loyalty and dedication to your job. I think that's pretty cool. I think Chipotle is adopting that policy. After 10 days of working at Chipotle, you get free low self-esteem and diarrhea. I was at work the other day and Bill Withers came on the radio, so I was singing along as you do. And an old black guy I work with was like, Jared, you got an old soul. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, I do. I don't think I would be that ambitious if an old white guy told me I had an old soul. I'd be a little bit more cautious. I'd say, how old? What era are we talking about? There's a big difference between enjoying some Sinatra and expecting people to drink out of separate water fountains. That being said, I would love to time travel to that era and pick up an old racist person and bring them to 2019 just to show them that nobody drinks out of fucking water fountains anymore. I have a dog. I've had her for 13 years now, which is kind of a milestone for me because I've never even owned a plant, so I'm rolling the dice on this one. And fun fact about my dog, she's managed to eat the used condoms out of every roommate I've ever had's garbage can. And it blows my mind because she could never find my condoms still unused in the wrapper in my night table. But it really goes to show that companionship between a human and a dog, because she could do something like that, and 3 days later, I'll come home from work and I'll just give her a big kiss on the face and totally forget about it. But my ex-girlfriend licked my asshole once, and we didn't have a normal conversation for like a month. I work with a lot of health nuts and fitness gurus. They say shit like, your body's like a temple, man. Your body's like a machine. I don't think my body's like a machine. I think my body's more like a Hess toy truck for Christmas. You only see it once a year. It used to be pretty popular, and nobody's bragging about bringing it home and playing with it in the living room. I'm not a very religious guy. Religion, it's in politics, it's in history, you see it every day. I don't like the rules. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor. I don't care about your phone. I don't care about your car. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. You got me on that. That's my favorite porn category. I watch a lot of Netflix, and Netflix has been doing this serial killer, true crime. It's getting a little excessive, the documentaries, the movies. Jeffrey Dahmer, if you didn't know this, when he would kill somebody, he would try to turn them into a zombie and control them. And Ted Bundy, when he would kill somebody, he felt like he possessed their soul, like he became more godlike. And Ed Kemper, when he would drive down the side of the road, half of them would think, I want to take her home. When he would see a woman, I want to take her home, treat her nice, make her dinner. And the other half would wonder what her head would look like on a spike. And I feel like anybody who's ever been in a serious relationship has thought something like that before. My friend just posted that she was attending a vegan speed dating event. And vegans are kind of crazy, and speed dating, that seems a little nuts, but what other vegan-centric events do you think there are? Maybe like a vegan ultimate frisbee league? Maybe vegan bingo. It's just a guy on the stage saying, B12, B12. Does anybody have any B12? And for the people in the back, that was a vitamin deficiency joke. I just turned 34 last month, and I moved out of my parents' house. When I was 18, I felt very accomplished. I left the nest. I'll never forget it. My dad, he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, "Son, get the fuck out of my house." He found the weed I was selling, so he had his reasons. But it really shaped me into the man I am today. A man who's way more careful about hiding drugs. Thanks, I'm Jared.